Hello, my name is Thibaut. Welcome to the second channel. I'm too tired for this. I get some black tea. Maybe that'll wake me up. I can't even talk. So, a no script video. You know the deal. I just ramble. No red, what do you call it? Red wiring? Silver lining? Don't know. I'm already yapping. Fantastic. These were supposed to be 3 different videos, each in their own game. But all 3 of these games have been occupying my life the past 2 weeks. So I was like, just put them all together and just give me like the first impressions on all of them. First one I want to talk about is the Spectre Divide, or as it's better known, Shroud's game. Sucks that I can't get footage because the beta, like alpha, whatever it is, just ended. That sucks because I actually kind of like the game. I'm very surprised how little like marketing this game actually got. Like even the announcement that Shroud himself made on his channel was really, I know that's his style, but it was like really just, what's the word? Apathic? God. Bro, my brain is, I'm not ready for this. I don't know about you, but I feel like I've not seen the game anywhere on the internet. Which is a shame, because I actually enjoyed it. When I saw the first video of him, where he announced the game, he was like, a new tactical shooter. I was like, great. I really want to get into tactical shooters. I really like love ranked games. And, you know, like, very competitive structured games. But CSGO, Valorant, I never liked those because the whole like the movement thing, we get to stand still, just doesn't feel right to me. My brain doesn't like it. Rainbow Six Siege, I couldn't get used to the maps. I played like for 400 hours. I really want, like, R6 was like my best shot at getting into like a competitive shooter. But I guess in the end it just didn't work out for me. The one I got the most into was like Overwatch, but yeah. If you don't know what happened to Overwatch, some of you basically after like release, after like a year, it basically like stopped any oh my god, my brain is fried, bro. Support. Any support for 3 years. It's like the same meta for 3 years because we're working on Overwatch 2, which like turned out to be nothing. Big hole, a lot of nothing. It's a whole mess. But that was like my favorite game up until For Honor came out. So when I saw there's like a new, you know, ranked shooter, kind of interested. I watched the video. It looked okay. I think everybody's first impression is like, okay, our style is you know, it looks kind of But then he said the one thing that just made me install the game immediately, which is there's no of that movement, like standing still to shoot movement bullshit. No, you can just aim down sights, just shoot. So it's like, you know, Valorant CSGO with normal shooting. And I was like, okay, I gotta check this out. And I really enjoyed it. It's nothing special per se, but somehow, like, every other day, I kept just reopening it. I just kept going like, oh, I want to play some more of this. I think that's a great sign. It's like, maybe it's like a slow burner. It's not like something you're like, oh, I want to play, you know, this is great. This is great. Like maybe like Deadlock happening right now. But just the fact that I'm like willing to just like be like, oh, I want to play this. Yeah, like, you know, scrolling through the Steam library, like, oh yeah, this is fun. I think that's a good thing. What I don't think is good is the, I don't know, like the gimmick. The gimmick is, it's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's completely fine. You know, having 2 lives, having the thing, it's fun. But I don't think any game ever has like gotten big of a gimmick. Like, you know, just take Valorant and add, like, change one thing. I don't know if that's enough to like have a successful game in the long run. Like, you know, just banking everything on this one gimmick. I do like there's only like 3 people on a team. The less people on a team, the more like you, the more impact you have as a person. Deadlock 6v6, you can get like fed, I guess. Excuse me. But of course, you're gonna have way less impact than like a 3v3. I like that, and you get like 2 lives. The gameplay feels good. I like the gun feel. It's like X-Defiant, where like, it's very punchy. It feels very good to hit something, but it doesn't feel like delayed. It's still like reactive. I'm sorry if I'm like over the place more than usual. It's been like almost a month since I've done any English, really. So bear with me. But going back to Spectre Divide, the biggest thing I think most people are going to notice immediately is like, it's just Valorant. Not as much as in the gameplay. Like, you know, it's got its own art style, I think. You know, maybe the map, people say like, oh, no, that's fine. It's the menus. The actual, like, everything else. Like, it's just Valorant. They're not even like trying to... I know Valorant is just CSGO, but I feel like copying a gameplay model and giving your own twist to it is different than just literally copying, you know, the fucking art, like the UI. I'm hoping it's like in, you know, in progress, we call it, in development stuff. But that is like number 1, like yikes. And then I think the number 2, the biggest issue this game has Like, no, this is no joke. I'm serious about this. The biggest issue this game has is that the characters you play as are ugly as fuck. And I'm not talking about the art. I think the art style is fine. I think it's, you know, it's its own thing. I like it. But bro, it's just ugly girl or like ugly guy. I wish I could still like go into the game to show you my characters because it's so bad. It's so bad. Once again, I'm hoping it's an development thing. Maybe we get like different like characters locked to the sponsors you pick. That'd be nice. But I need them to not underestimate how important good-looking characters are. I know you want to go back to the good old days of like CSGO where it's just like a bunch of guys, but like it doesn't work that way anymore. Look at Call of Duty, look at like League of Legends, look at World of Warcraft. You gotta have some cool characters in there. I don't think readability matters that much because you could just, because everyone looks the same anyway. So, I mean, maybe that's gonna be like their payment model, or like you can get like, you know, actual good-looking guy or a good-looking girl, like, you know, nice hairstyle. I don't know. We'll see. But they gotta understand the biggest money lies in the, it sucks to say, but like, you know, the overlap of like, because if you get girl gamers into your game, like you're set for life. They're like by far the biggest spenders. I mean, look at Valorant. Like most whales on like gacha games are girls. And I'm pulling this information right out of my ass. But the most successful skins are usually the ones that appeal to both the, you know, the girls that want like a cute outfit and the horny guys don't want like a cute girl. Like, you know, that's, what's the Venn diagram thing? That's what you want. But making both the guys and the girls ugly is, there's no diagram there. It's just nothing. Whatever. I like the game. I think it deserves way more attention. But it's not going to get that unless it gets sexier. Alright, and that is my biggest talking point. The next one is Hunt Showdown, which I got gifted by a friend. I was planning on buying it myself, actually, but he just gifted it to me. Thanks. And I've always been interested in this game. Always looked cool. I mean, very, give me like Dead by Daylight vibes, not as in the game itself, but just like how unique and niche it is in its game. Oh my god! But it's still got like such a loyal fan base. I guess For Honor technically could be in that category as well. But yeah. So why did I buy it now? Well, why did I get it gifted now? I actually bought it like I think a year or two ago, and I refunded it because the crosshairs are not centered. So if you come from any other like shooting game, like that's the nice part about like FPSs. It's just, you know, your skill very much carries over in between games, right? It's just aim and shoot. But this game, for some reason, they're like, yeah, let's put the crosshair at a third of the bottom of the screen, and it just fucks you up mentally, like completely. I don't understand why they did it. And now, after all these years, they brought an update which allows you to center your crosshair, and it's great. I love the game. It's fantastic. It is kind of annoying as a solo player, because you either have to like actually go solo against like duos and trios, because it's not just like a solo queue, or you gotta get like bad with the randoms, which also sucks, because all these people have been playing this game for like fucking 20 years, and they're just going out there, and you get just like getting left behind. That sucks. Luckily, I had some friends to play with, which, you know, elevated the experience immeasurably. Why am I saying these weird words? I don't know. Need some more tea. Yeah, Hunt is great, but here's the thing that's like in the back of my head. Any game, and I stand by this, by the way, any game you play with your friends is fun. Like, it's just, the friends make the game fun. It doesn't matter which game it is. Like, that's why like, I think co-op games are a lot of times like so successful, because it's just, playing games with your friends is just fun. Does that mean the game is fun? You know, it's like nostalgia. How much of this is just like roasting the glasses because we're having fun, as you know, as a bunch of friends. But I think it's good. I've tried to play a couple of times on my own. This is a rough. I wish it was like more. I know there's like a solo survivor thing, but I think that's mostly just to get some gear. Not actually like the actual game. I wish there was like something for solo players there. But I guess there is with matchmaking. But yeah, Hunt is great. It's fun. The new map is cool, which, you know, I've been told it's a new map because I've not played. I don't know which maps there are. So yeah, that's really fun. And then the last game I can finally talk about is Deadlock. And I have been locked in into Deadlock. Actually, the reason I'm recording this video right now is because I woke up, wanted to play Deadlock, logged in, you know, hit play, but the servers are like only open from like 3 p.m. until like 3, you know, at night. And it's 11 right now in the morning. Fuck! I gotta wait like 4 hours to play. What am I gonna do? This one, I'm gonna talk to you. That's what this is. Yeah, great. I didn't know this was a MOBA, first of all. I thought it was gonna be a hero shooter. It was like, okay, Valve's hero shooter, whatever. It looks like dog shit, whatever. Let me just try it. It's fantastic. It's great. Apparently, according to my friends, very trustworthy info, everything is basically like in development. Like even the models of the characters are all gonna get changed out. They say this is all just placeholder stuff. Yeah, no, the game is actually great. I guess Valve still got it. It was such like an overload of information because you got the abilities, you got like items, you got the skills, you got a level. Like every level like adds something to your thing. You have like a level. You also have like points. You have like unlock the skills, but then also like level them. But then like you also level as a person. But it doesn't. The UI is kind of weird. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like after a couple of games, it works. Like it's like a third-person MOBA, but it works. The way the last hitting is done is, I think, amazing. Where like you last hit them, get money for it, and then like a little like soul flies up, which you or enemy can shoot. And depending who shoots it, they get the money. Or if nobody shoots it, it becomes yours because it's friendly. I'm not gonna fucking explain Deadlock to you, whatever. Last hitting in like a third-person MOBA has always been an issue, right? Smite, I think they just forgo it. In Paraguay, it was a mess. They like make indicators and stuff. But in this game, they have like a little, like, it's like a 1 to 2 second period when, not 2 seconds, maybe like 1.5, I don't fucking know. So after a minion gets killed by not you, they're like, little, they're like, oh, and like dying, you can still hit them. You see like a minion dying, you can quickly like move over, still shoot them. It's just like these very small things that just make it work. Most characters I've played so far have been fun. Oh yeah, there's also like melee, but if you could pronounce it. There's parries that nobody uses. There's like a lot of stuff in the game that you can tell they can just are gonna use it or not. We don't know. The items are crazy. That's I think the biggest thing I like about this game. After playing it for like how many hours? Let me check here. I'm playing for 11 hours already. But one of the things I like the most is the items, because I have not had a single game where you actually have like a full stack of late game items because they're so expensive. In League when you just rush your build and like let's say half an hour your build is finished, and now the game just becomes a game of chicken. Like the first guy to get caught just loses the game. The whole thing of like farming and getting gold, getting ahead, is just gone after like half an hour in League of Legends, right? But I feel in Deadlock, it just never stops. Like you're always on the lookout for like better items. Like it's just, there's so many items. And they and they feel like they matter as well. Like getting your first 500 souls, going to a little side alley, get your first item, it makes a huge difference. It's really fun. Like you can actually like see it. I mean, it's early for me. It's early for the game, but all I gotta say for now is like, it's really fun, and I keep like waking up wanting to play more. I hope it doesn't like go away. I hope like my friends say that it might be one of those games that just stays and they just like update it every day, like it just evolves. I really hope that's the case because I want to keep playing this. It's so much fun. I don't know if I'm gonna get burned out because there's no progression, there's no ranked, all of that stuff. It's not there yet, but I can't wait. I can't wait for that stuff to get added. So yeah, Spectre Divide, Shroud's game, get some competition. Another thing I just realized with Overwatch, right? They added role queue now, but that's the worst part about Overwatch. Same with Rainbow Six Siege, is you have to have some. Like, you always need a healer, right? You always need like a thatcher. You always need like something. You gotta get like teamwork. Whereas in Deadlock, yeah, you have people that heal, but they can very much also get builds into DPS, or like you don't, if you want to play alone, we still like this character. It's no problem. You don't have. That's the biggest thing. You don't have to pick these characters. Don't like, oh no, Valorant. Somebody has to pick Sage. We need a healer. Oh my god. No, first of all, we don't need a healer. Whatever. But that was like one of the biggest reasons I kind of got burned out on Overwatch really quickly. Is because I was always just filling. I was like, yeah, I want to win. I see we have no healer. Fuck it. I'll play Lucio. Whatever. We don't have a tank. I'll play tank. I want to play Soldier, but fuck it. And then thank God role queue came, which I think is great. But still, people have like their roles. Whereas in Deadlock, you can just play what you want. It's great. It's fun, right? You literally like it's not like a lobby where you have to like fight for your character. No, you just you just decide which character you want to play, and then you play the game. And of course you're wondering like, maybe if there's like a ranked version, they'll do it because of like counter picking and banning. I don't know. It's 6v6. It's a lot of chaos. So like the more chaos there is, the more people there is, like the less any of that matters really. But yeah, going in lane as like a short range shotgun, like pocket or something, against the, we call him the Indian. What is his name? I don't know. The Indian guy. No, against the Indian, right? Native American? Yeah, like long range versus like, you know, shotgun. It sucks. But I don't know. We'll see. This game is so early. It's so exciting to be part of this so early on, because I just want to see how it evolves. I can't wait. I can't wait. By the way, just so you know, I'm absolutely fucking ramming asses. I don't know what the fucking saying is in this game, because it's just Smite. First of all, it's just Valve Smite. And Smite, before Overwatch, you know, before For Honor, before Overwatch, my life was Smite. That's all I did. And brother, I'm back. Now they only need to put in the VGS system, which is one of the best communication systems ever created, and it's a fucking war crime that nobody has ever copied this. Please put that back, and I'm playing Smite again. Actually, Smite 2. Oh god, Smite 2. This video is already getting too long. Let's end it here. Let me like finish my tea, and guess I'll keep waiting until 3 o'clock rolls around so I can play some more Deadlock.